Hello and welcome to the Woot Factor. I'm Paul Wooters, and it's time, long past due time for a NerdShelf tour video. I haven't done one in a really long time. I thought, well, I got some time, and so I thought I'd do one. All right, so well, everything really hadn't changed for quite a while, and then I think it was during when I had was working on my pop wall, and then the pop wall got finished, and I kind of ran out of place to put pops. And so I started moving things into boxes to make room for the pops. The pops have taken over. That's that's what I'm saying. All right. So without further ado, my NerdShelf tour video. This is, what is this? This is May of 2019. Okay? Okay. Okay, well, we start in the kitchen because I noticed that you can't really put flat items and prints and whatnots on a shelf. There's a shelf down over there. So the refrigerator became a NerdShelf extension. Everything on this wall right here is Firefly related. Loot Crate came out with a Firefly box, and when they got to Malcolm, after that it seemed like that was the end of it, so I just quit doing that. So this is all my Firefly stuff. Let me get you a look at everything. I used to have just like box 1 up here, box 2, box 3. Now I just kind of grouped it all together. All the travel stickers are over here. And this, I'm not sure if this even came with the, I think it did though, the Firefly box, but I put that right there for kind of the header sort of thing. Here's all the postcards. Oh, and yes, Nathan Fillion gets naked in one of the episodes that never actually aired. So you have to get the DVD set to do that. Then we have the planetary flashcards and postcards and whatnots and so forth. There that is. And then we move around to the front. We have, oh, just take a look. Just a bunch of stuff going on. Then we have the 8x10s and various other sizes of prints and signed prints. I got signed prints, BB-8 signed prints, signed by the guy who does the animatronics for it, I think, something like that. Little Guardians, little Zelda over here, and Metroid. There's Dune Planet, and just all sorts of stuff. All right. So here, this is the main event over here. This is the big shelf, but so we're going to save that to last. Right here is the Zelda shelf. Oh, that's in shadow. Let me get some light on the subject here. Okay, here we go. So we got a Zelda Monopoly game, and just lots of stuff. So you can hit pause at any time to. This really hasn't grown a whole lot. The latest thing is these little keychain deals and some little cards and stickers and stuff. So and it kind of bled over onto this shelf. This used to be where my Xbox Connect sensor went. It kind of became a Zelda shelf and Sheikah slate, pen, and a journal. What's that? Well, it's a puzzle right there. I never even opened that puzzle. Really don't have a place to put it. If I put it together, so there you go. All right, let's drop back down here. Shut the light off. All right, now we move over here. I should have turned this light on over here. Let me do that. Okay, this is the magnet wall and corkboard wall. Now the magnets, again, you can't really put those on the shelf, and so I got a whiteboard / magnet board, and I got Harry Potter stuff, some Harry Potter movie tickets, and Monty Python. Here's some Mario Brothers magnets that I got laid out, and etc. Okay, the corkboard. Oh, here's my movie. Let's see, this is since Mad Max Fury Road, and then on now, so you can pause and look at that if you want to, if you care. I don't know. Now this is the Funko boxes that they used to have, because they don't put stickers or patches and pins anymore. So these are the last one that's kind of devastated because they just stopped putting both of them with the Hela when there's no patch for it in the Hela. Not sure what box that is. Probably Thor. Right, Thor Ragnarok was a box, I believe. And then Loot Crate Deluxe. Let's see, this is Loot Gaming. There's the Firefly Crate pins right there in the middle. Halo. Loot Crate has a Halo box and a Marvel Goods and Gear crate. And these are just some random. Oh, that's a BAM box. Had some pins, and it's all just chaos now, so whatever. We got some gaming stuff over here, Firefly stuff over here. And that was that Marvel Year 1 box. I did a 1-year anniversary box, and the pin meant that. This is all Marvel stuff right here. And Stan the Man, yes indeed. And just, oh, Back to the Future up here. And just stuff and stuff. All right, so let's go back here to where the pop wall is. Okay, here's the main wall. I've been posting pictures of that. I'm in the wrong place here. Hold on. Move around over to here. So you can kind of sort of see the whole wall, but it's got some gaps and stuff because I'm just moving things around. But it's pretty much full. Okay, I'll give you a kind of a sweeping look at that. And like I say, you can hit the pause button if you want to take a look at anything. I'll just take different sections and hold. I think, yeah, there we go. That's the end of that. And this is the Star Wars stuff here. All this, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then South Park down below. That's where the South Park or the Star Wars stuff is going to continue. So let's take a look at all these, starting here, and sections at a time. These all in numerical order. Yeah, there we go. Then we're down here. Yeah, South Park on the next row there. That's all going to be. You got everybody? Yeah, we got everybody. And then, now the one thing I've said at one point was that I wasn't going to get too many, if I can possibly help it, any more than one of any one character, and except my exception turned out to be Spider-Man, because you got the Superior Spider-Man over here, and then you got a couple of these are from the Into the Spider-Verse, and then the black suit, which became Venom, and then the new Spider-Man. You got the Miles Morales Spider-Man, and just all sorts of stuff. So, that's Gwen Stacy, Gwen Poole, and I think Mary Jane Watson right there, and well, the Spider-Man. That's my exception to that one pop per character rule. Except there are a few of them that I have more than one of. Like, there's Daredevil. You see him down there. That's the TV version, and then that's the movie version up there. So, and then just Marvel, and then South Park kind of continued down here, while Star Wars is pushing them out of there. Then we have DC Comics down here. Pause. And pause. And other stuff, not just DC Comics, but they're kind of all in one section over here. So, all right. So the pops have actually bled over onto this shelf over here. That used to be where my T-shirts were, except I kind of gained some weight, and the T-shirts don't fit anymore, so I kind of tucked them in behind. And here's all my T-shirts now. These are all the double XLs that now don't fit like a glove, which is uncomfortable. So I got Marvel pops and other stuff over here. And we have, now this shelf is tall enough for 2 pops. This one is not, so I kind of did a stadium step thing going on with that. There's all the Thor Ragnarok pops here, and etc. So we got that going on. Oh, here's my stumbled over my bed. Movie. Okay, here's the top row. Right there is all TV shows. Anyway, this is all James Bond. I got a box set, and movies, and video games, and whatnots over here. This, I believe, is going to be the next pop wall. I take these milk crates, I can take those upstairs, and if I take this little media shelf over here and put it against that wall, and then I have a pretty good sized pop wall. I don't really have the time. I'm working full time now, so I don't really have time to make these shelves like I've made here. Wooden shelves with, if I can find one. Oh, come on. With these little shelf brackets, you can see there. So that it takes a lot of time to cut and paste, and see they're not the right length, so I did a little, I don't know if you call that a dado joint, lap joint, I think it is, but I'm going to try to turn this wall into a next pop wall, so I don't think they're going to stop anytime soon. Oh, Loot Gaming Zelda poster, yay! So that does look like a good place for another pop wall, doesn't it? In which case, I'm not sure what I would do with my, what do you call it? My Zelda poster. Alright, so here we go. Here's the computer desk, which is a mess as normal. Alright, and here's some of these are books that I've gotten in some of the boxes. Not this right here. There's my Doctor Who box. I think Loot Crate came out with that. It was a one-shot Doctor Who box. Anyways, so that is, and yeah, when I do edit videos, there's a program on my computer that doesn't work on my new computer. Some Windows 10 doesn't support it, so I kind of had to keep this computer, which is good because I need the extra monitor for Twitch streaming. Oh, there's my game systems over here. Kind of put everything over here to streaming on the computer. And what else? Is that it? I think that's it. All right, so let's move over here to the big shelf. Right up here. Now this line of pops right here is my newest pops. So my new pop will go here, and the rest of them will kind of shove down. And when they fall off the end, then they go to wherever it is they need to go. Except I had some problems with Pop in a Box where I accidentally made an extra, what do you call it? An extra subscription. I ended up with a whole bunch of pops, so I figured that some pops wouldn't even get any, I don't know, airtime, showtime, whatever. Yeah, airtime, because that's, you can see those pops when I do my videos. So they've been stacking over here. So every week, 3 pops go up here, everything gets shoved down, and 3 pops come off the end and go wherever they're going to go. So this is quite a stack. Now that I've fixed all the Pop in a Box stuff, I figure I'll get 3 or 4 or 5 pops a month. So this will all diminish eventually. At least that's the plan anyway. Alright, so, okay, this is just stuff. Now these boxes over here have special meaning to them. Okay, I haven't really updated this, but this is the last item for Loot Crate. Last item for Firefly Crate, which I'm not getting anymore. Last item, the favorite pop from the last Pop in a Box. And Legion of Collectors I'm not getting either. The Marvel Collector Core, Smuggler's Bounty. Not doing the BAM box. Well, here's Geek Fuel. That is a cool item right there. Probably seen the box. That's the little statue from Raiders of the Lost Ark. And here's something I never noticed in the movie. They call it a fertility statue, and just that's she. That's her. That's not a guy. And she's pushing out a baby. So I'm not sure. I had not noticed that before. That is a seriously cool item. All right, oh, and here's something. I can't really see it, but the 2015 is the first year I got Loot Crate, and here's all the buttons from 2015. I just happened to start that on January, so I got all 12 of them from that year. Okay, so where do we start? I don't know where to start or finish. We'll start where we're at right here. Okay, here is all the Harry Potter pops I have. Let me get one section. Like I say, you can pause and take a look. Well, I'm going to point some stuff out if I have some. If I find something I can point with. Here we go. I'll use this right here because I'm using a. It's not really a selfie stick. It's kind of, but it is kind of like one. Okay, so what do we got? We got. Okay, that I usually put them in numerical order, except I put. Okay, this is the Boggart as Snape, which I put next to Snape. And let's see what we have. Okay, here's Sirius Black, and then Sirius Black as a dog. They'll get sorted out once I add more pops up there. Let's see who else we have. Well, there's Professor McGonagall. Professor McGonagall is a cat. And there's Professor Lupin. Professor Lupin is a werewolf. And I have a couple more like that hadn't made it up on the shelf yet. There's Lucius Malfoy with the Death Eater mask, and that'll go next to the Lucius Malfoy pop. Oh, and here's some pretty cool ones. These are out of order actually, chronologically. This is when Hermione is making the Polyjuice potion, and that's after she drinks it and turns into the cat. So, oh, and then there's a big pop of Ron with the chest piece. That kind of bled over onto that shelf because that would not fit up there. All right, and then we have some little Q-figs that I put on top of the pops. What's going on? And this is my glass case. It's actually fiberglass. There are some pops you want out of the box, and with this one, Harry and Hermione got out of the box because the people I bought them from off eBay put the boxes in bubble wrap, bubble mailers, if you can believe that. So, and then we have little pocket pop keychains. So I thought that was more appropriate than the full size of those. Where's Hagrid? Oh, and you can't really tell in this video, but his head barely brushes the top, which is appropriate. And we have Fantastic Beast. And this is my first pop ever. I never much paid attention to popping Funko Pops, but he came in, let's see, Loot Crate, October 2015. It was a Time crate. And so that's where I got him. And, oh, here we go. Now, if you have not seen The Incredibles 2, this will not quite make sense right here, but you see it. You'll see. And here's my first ever, actually my only Batman pop. Not as big a DC fan as I am Marvel, but I do have one representing, so there you go. Okay, we move down here. So now I've stuck some of the pops in with items on the shelf. Like this is my Tron corner, so I got my Tron pops there. And we have other things. Lord of the Rings snow globe and color change mug. Iron Man stuff. Osimo, South Park, a couple of South Park items. There's the cube from Hellraiser, I believe. Then we have some Pikmin, little Pikmin diorama I made. And let's see, just stuff in general. Oh, Hulk Ragnarok pop. There you go. This is my Deadpool corner. And this is my Star Trek corner. So the, what do you call it? Locutus pop goes right there. And I'm getting a 15% warning on my phone, so I may have to stop and continue later. So I got 3 gaming shelves. So all this, let me get 2 at a time. You can look at that as you go. And like I say, pause, comment if you want to talk about anything. And there's the Portal 2 pops with my Portal 2 items, or Portal items. Metroid back in the corner. And just gaming stuff in general. Alright. Alright, then over on this wall over here, we have all these up here are Ready Player One pops. 3 different Parzival pops, and 2 different Artemis pops, and 2 different Sixer pops. So there that is. Oh, there's the, well, the hanger. I'll leave it there. That's where I hang my shirts doing the videos. But I got all my Labyrinth pops here. I couldn't really put them anyplace else because the oversized pop won't fit on the pop wall. So I just put them all right there. Dancing Wally. Glow in the dark. That's from the South Park Loot Crate. Loot Crate? Yeah, Loot Crate put out a one-shot South Park box. There he is. And then down here starts my what do you call it? Harry Potter shelf. I got three shelves of Harry Potter items. All the books. There's all the paperbacks, and then the small books like see Fantastic Beasts. What's the other one? Can't remember. Oh, Quidditch Through the Ages. There you go. Oh, that's just okay. There's a bookend right there. That kinds of goodies. Time Turner. There's the pins from the Loot Crates. Harry Potter, the Wizarding Crate. That's what it is. J.K. Rowling's Wizarding World Crate, something like that. So I had them all over there on the cork wall, but I put them over here. So let's see what else we got. Just lots of goodies. Well, this is my Lego scene depicting my favorite moment in the movie or the book. Oh, one of my favorites, where Harry frees Dobby. Oh, there you go. Polyjuice Potion mug. Is that it? Wands, yeah, there they go. And a Ravenclaw badge. And that's it. Oh, we have some more pops down here. Like I said, there was other items I sort of got tossed in a box because I'm trying to find places to put pop for my Fantastic. Here's all my Fantastic Beast pops, except for the one in the glass case. There he is, right there. And then Fifth Element. We have Full Metal Alchemist. That's all of them. They're available, except there's an Alphonse Elric variant of him holding kittens or puppies or something like that. And then there's just one more right here, and that's all the Full Metal Alchemist pops, I do believe. I'm trying to think if there's an what do you call it? A variant of Edward Elric. I don't know. Anyway, Die Hard over here. And these are all the Mad Max pops that I have over here with Toothless. And then there's the ones down below. I need to move this stuff right. I got too much stuff here. So there you go. Anyway, if you can see down in there. Some stuff I hate to put away, but I got more place to put pops, so I guess I'm okay for a little while. Anyway. And then there's a big Coon and Friends South Park pop there. Oh, and shout out to Augie Doggy. I got that Green Goblin pop from him. My only 10-inch pop, and he asked me if I found a place to put it, and I did. So that's where that is. Then we have other just oversized pops. And my Minion. There's some Star Wars Smuggler's Bounty oversized pop movie moments and things like that. There's my Star Wars shells. I got 3 Star Wars shells. So let me see if I can back up so you can get them all in there. There's that, and then a third shelf down here. My little BB-8. Hadn't gotten that out in a while, but there it is. And then here's my Doctor Who shelf. I got everything to fit in there and on 2 shelves, and then I bought let's see if I can find him here. Here he is. A Dalek pop, which messes up the whole thing because they all fit on 2 shelves. And then I thought, hang on, if you know the episodes, you know Adipose is not a full-size creature. So I got the keychain, which hasn't arrived yet, and I'm going to sell that. That way everything fits on 2 shelves. And then we have the Back to the Future shelf. Hopefully I can get this video done before my battery runs out. Oh, books that came from, what do you call it, from boxes. And then this will probably, I don't know, there's my Minion shelf. I hate to get rid of that. And my Terminator stuff. I gotta find someplace else to put this box. Terminator stuff down there. And oh, we'll move over to this one. We saw that. Here's my Guardian. This is all Guardians of the Galaxy stuff right here. And that spot right there, I've got something that goes there. Oh, the new Nebula pop. That's what it was. So I got that. Here's a glass case. It's got 2 chairs, got a step so things can go in behind. And oh, and there you go, Ant-Man. There you go. Got my Marvel and what do you call it? Star Wars favorite pops back there. This is my most expensive one. It's currently valued at $95. It started out at $120 when I got it. That was in the 1-year box that I was talking. The Marvel Collector 1-year box I was talking about. It shows a Halo shelf with figures, and I got 3 pops. And oh, and here's my Doctor Who shelf with other things other than pops. Got that going. Here's my Firefly shelf. Well, that's got all these theme shelves got kind of need to stay intact. But there's all the figures, the quantum mechanics figures and little qubits from that, and some pops. And this is just general stuff down below here. There's my Green Lantern squeeze ball and my Matrix. I should put the Matrix pops down there. I didn't think of that. I'm trying to find places to put pops so they're, you know, to make room in the on the big pop walls. But that's I believe that's everything. I have some hats over here. Oh, here's my older gaming stuff here. That boy, these colors change on my phone. That's actually green. It looks blue here, but it's actually like a seafoam green, I think. And my Xbox 360 and the GameCube. There's a Nintendo 64 or Super Nintendo joystick controller. I believe that is everything, right? I was over there. Oh, this is my studio right here. I don't know if you can see it. Everything kind of blends in. There's where I hang my camera. That little pipe coming out right there. And see what happens is, I seen one video. I'm going to blow you up on this one, Augie. He has his camera sitting on his table. So every time he touches the table, you can hear it like a crash. So I got this thing that's actually separate from the table. It's not sitting on the table. So the camera is not attached to the table. So, Augie, get on that. Mount it on the wall or something. Because that's... everything just thump, crash, thump, crash. So, there you go. Alright, so that's it for my NerdShelf tour video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope it won't take quite as long for the next one. Oh, I forgot something up here. I mean, here's my magnet wall right here. Now there's a inside of a box. I think it was a Star Wars box that Loot Crate came out with. That's the inside art. So there you go. I got that. Alright, so I'll just park right here. Alright, so I'm pretty sure I got everything. No, I didn't. I did not. Hang on. One more thing. Yeah, I forgot my mugs. When I put my new computer in, I moved the old computer over here, and I kind of covered up my mug collection. Let me get some light on this. Okay, so here's our mugs. We got Star Wars on top. We got what is that? Star Labs. That's Flash. Okay. Garfield. I've had that one for a long time. Tetris and it's not Venom, is it? It's not Venom. I can't think of his name. Carnage. That's right. That's right. And what do we got back here? Let's see. I can't tell what that is. I can't reach it. Or Star Wars and Batman. That's a Batman right there. It's got a glow in the dark bat signal thing going on. Okay, so that's it for my NerdShelf tour video. Not sure when I'll be doing the next one. Oh, there's some more stuff up there. I forgot about that. Well, license plates, and then this one is, if I can point to it, This one's from a BAM box. So, oh, I am upset about one thing. I had this really cool license plate. Wait, it's up here. I didn't see it. Okay, Doctor for Pot. That's actually a P0T. I don't do drugs, but I thought that was pretty funny. Except I only had it for 1 year because the next year I went in, they changed to a bicentennial plate. I know what you're saying, but it's Missouri's bicentennial, so it's not the country's bicentennial. So a little upset about that, but oh well. He said you can keep them, but you can't use them. So I'm like, ah, darn. Oh well. Anyway, that's it for the Pop Shelf, or not the Nerd Shelf tour video. I'm Paul Wooters. This is the Word Factor, and see you next time.